I don't know if you've heard the name Ernestine Shepherd before. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. Coach Jason Capson here, and I have another incredible, inspirational video that I want to review. Those of you who have been following me for a while, you've probably seen my videos with Joan McDonald. She answered some questions from some of my subscribers, which was absolutely fantastic. But I don't know if you've heard the name Ernestine Shepherd before. If you haven't, you're in for a treat.
I really don't need an alarm clock to awaken me. I wake up at 2:30 every morning. I get up. I say my devotions, then I'll eat. I will eat 10 egg whites, they're scrambled, 16 ounces of water, and a handful of walnuts.
Okay, this is the first, 30 seconds less of this video. And this woman has already said so many incredible things. And here's the thing. I often talk about how this is a lifestyle. This isn't something like people, I get a kick out of folks that just, they want to try for, a couple of months, or they want to get ready for a show, or they want to do something crazy, like they want to try a specific diet, they want to try some. This is a lifestyle. And I'm often talking about my business partner, Ryan Reynolds, and people often say, what kind of diet does, I always refer to his diet, the Ryan Reynolds diet plan, which is basically wake up in the morning, eat healthy food all day long, exercise, go to bed, repeat, repeat, repeat. It's a lifestyle, right? Yeah, every once in a while you have a snack, you have a treat, you have a cheat, whatever, but it's a lifestyle. So Ernestine, I love what she says. I don't need an alarm clock. When this is your life, you don't need an alarm clock. You don't wake up, just hating life. You don't, another day. She wakes up at 2:30 in the morning and eats 10 egg whites with some water and some nuts. 10 egg whites. This is incredible. We can all learn from this amazing woman.
I have a certain song that I sing every morning. My poor husband has to hear that. Oh, I can't sit down. Got to keep a rolling like the rolling sun. Oh, I can't sit down. Got to keep a rolling like the rolling of the sun. Make me laugh. Today I am happy and free. Nothing in the world is troubling me. Oh, I'm on my way. My husband said, you better get on your way, girl.
A couple times already, she's talked about, she does her devotions. She prays, she talks to God. She sings an amazing, now listen to the words to that song. Listen to the words, let that sink in. What an incredible way to start the day. What an incredible way to live life. We can all learn. I'm going to say this 100 times during this video. We can all learn from Ernestine. That song is beautiful. It sets the tone for the day. Do you see the smile on her face? You see the look on her face? This is a woman who loves life, who lives life to the fullest.
My name is Ernestine Shepherd. I am 77 years of age, and I am a bodybuilder.
This video was from a few years ago. Ernestine is actually 85 years young today and still going strong and still actively involved in health and in fitness, and while she doesn't compete anymore, but she's still very, very active and helps give back to the community, as you are going to see.
I had a sister. She and I were so close to each other. If you saw one, you saw the other. She came to me one day and she said, "Gee, we're sitting around, we're like couch potatoes, we need to do some exercise." And we decided that we wanted to take weight training. So we kept that going for a while. Finally, she came to me one day and she said, "You know what we're going to do?" She said, "We're going to be in the Guinness World Records as two of the oldest female bodybuilders. And what's going to happen? We have something else. We'll be sisters." So we went on back and worked hard. Within a year's time, she said, "If anything were to happen to me, I would want you to keep this up." She was having some kind of health problems, but I didn't know that she was at the time. She had a brain aneurysm. When she died, I went to pieces. I didn't want to do anything. I ended up with high blood pressure, panic attacks, acid reflux, depression. It was just an awful way to live.
If you've watched some of my past videos, you will see that I talk about, how people cope and how people handle the death of a loved one or tragedies and things like that. And you can see that, and this is very, very normal. This is very typical when someone that we are very close to, somebody that we love dearly, passes. We sometimes handle it poorly. We start eating poorly. We stop exercising. We stop really caring about ourselves, and it's a normal thing. It's not abnormal to go through this kind of feeling. And she was starting to go through some issues, and she was struggling with handling the death of her sister, who she was clearly very, very close with. But then she got it together. And then she got it together. And again, if you watch my last video, she says something very, very important that I preach all the time, and how we need to think about the person who has passed. We need to think about that person, and we need to do right by them. We need to step up and become and be the best person, the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. Watch this.
But finally, one day, my sister came to me in a dream, and she said, "Get up and do what I asked you to do." I didn't get up right away. It took me maybe a good 2 weeks after that. I made up my mind that I was going to fulfill the dream that my sister wanted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big hand for this young lady. She was born in 1936. Figure that out for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Ernestine Shepherd.
After I did that show, I came in first place in my age category. It was maybe about a month later, my manager called me and he said, "Guinness Book of World Records has called and said, yes, you are the oldest female competitive bodybuilder in the world."
So my question for you is, what's your excuse? At 74 years of age, she became the oldest competitive bodybuilder ever. Guinness Book of World Records, Ripley's, believe it or not, on all the accolades and the awards and recognition which she absolutely deserve. But what is your excuse? You know, I meet 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds and 6-year-olds all the time who put up the roadblocks, who have the excuses, who have the why nots. I'm too busy. Work is too busy. My businesses are too busy. My family life is too busy. I don't have time. Make the time. Make the time to improve your health because you can do it at any age. Age is not a factor. I keep saying this over and over and over. Age is not a factor. Age is not the reason that we start to fall apart. Age is not the reason why we start to get unhealthy. Age is not the reason why we start to put on weight. It is our lifestyle. It is the decisions that we make every single day. It's the choices that we make every single day. The lack of consistency. Oh, I watch what I eat. No, you don't. You might watch it as it's going into your face, but you're not watching what I eat healthy. People tell me this all the time. Okay, so why is your cholesterol through the roof? Why do you have heart disease? Why are you 50 or 60 pounds overweight? No, come on. Again, I've never met anyone who is battling poor health, overweight, obesity, and the issues that come with being obese, who's eating vegetables, fresh fruit, proteins that are healthy and lean and good for you, chicken breast, and all kinds of good nuts and seeds, who are eating healthy fats, who are eating healthy carbohydrates, rice, basmati rice, white potatoes. Yes, eat the white potatoes, the vegetables. I've never met anybody who is struggling with their health and with obesity side effects, who is eating healthy every single day consistently, who's drinking the water consistently, who is exercising consistently.
Do the same thing day in and day out. I eat the same way day in and day out. I drink 4 bottles of liquid egg whites a day. No high blood pressure medicine. No medicine for panic attacks. No medicine for acid reflux. And by me out running and walking, the depression and anxiety just left.
Now, I love what she says here. She does the same thing day in and day out. Consistency, like I just said, consistency is the key. She eats the same way day in and day out. She drinks the same way day in and day out. She exercises the same way day in and day out. Now, I do have to speak to, it's funny, my business partner and I have had some I guess, disagreements over the years with regards to egg whites, the whole Rocky style, taking the egg and eating the egg or drinking the eggs raw. I mean, I'm not going to argue with the oldest female, the oldest bodybuilder in the world. I'm not going to argue with her, but my suggestion would be to cook the egg whites. Just do your research. There's a lot of research that suggests that eating eggs that aren't cooked, you don't absorb all of the nutrients. Now, again, do your own research, do some checking. I would just suggest that maybe you cook the eggs. It gives you, it fills you up a little bit better than drinking them. But again, works for her. What can I say?
Do it because I have to practice what I preach. I can't tell anyone to do anything if I'm not doing it. I started my class with 10 people in the class. That class has grown. Some mornings, everybody can't get in the room. Then I was really shocked when the men said they too wanted to train with me. I know what I can do, but I want to help the others.
It's amazing to me how her group grew from 10 and then it became this big thing where not enough people could even get into the room. There's too many people, they couldn't all fit in the room. Would you want to train with Ernestine? I know I would want to train with her. Who wouldn't want to train with a woman like that? What's interesting is that I watch her videos and I watch her workouts, and her technique is beautiful. She sticks to basics. There's nothing crazy about what she's doing. She's just consistent and does it day in and day out. And she's inspiring a whole group of people every single day. Millions of people around the world have been inspired by Ernestine. And I love that. I love the fact that that's what she wants to do now. She wants to give back. She wants to keep giving to as many people as possible. And again, we can all learn from that.
Inspired by her. I am 66 years old, just celebrated a birthday, and I feel like I'm 21. I feel like I'm 21. You see Miss Ernestine, she's just going. And you're looking at her and you say, okay, well, I'm 61 and she's, so you're like, something inside of you is like, ah, it's deeper than just coming to this class and working out. It's deeper.
She made me want to live again mentally. The spirit of this woman grabbed me back. I bless her and honor her because she's the greatest woman on this earth.
You can feel love. You can feel the love from the people who are training with Ernestine, the people that have been influenced by Ernestine. You can feel that it's much more than just, a trainer training them. They absolutely see this light, this shining, beautiful light inside of Ernestine, and she shines bright every single day, and she passes that light on to others. And that's definitely inspirational.
Most of the people in our community haven't done anything since gym in high school, and now you see this many people in the room working out. I mean, this doesn't usually happen.
And as we go out into the communities, to churches, to the supermarket, wherever we go, we are examples of what she has put on the inside of us. And a lot of times we don't take time to put back and nurture our own selves. And that's so important because we impact the community so greatly.
Not everybody wants to be a bodybuilder. Not everybody wants to be a runner. But find what you like to do. And I say to my senior ladies and men, don't forget, age is nothing but a number.
So there you have it. There's the story of Ernestine Shepherd. If you hadn't heard of her, now you know. She's all over social media. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out on Facebook. Follow her. She is truly an inspiration to anyone and everyone on this planet who is struggling with, getting into the gym, was struggling with lifestyle change and things like that. Age is not a factor. It's like she just said, age is just a number. It means nothing. It's what you put in. It's what you're going to do on a daily basis. It's what you aspire to be. And she is definitely an inspiration that we can all learn from. Love me some Ernestine Shepherd. Check her out, follow her, and have a great day, guys.